Hey everybody, Carlos here from the Inner Circle Trading Mission and Foresight Effect with another live trade video. Um, it's a little late, it's 2:19. I just wanted to show you as the market reached a reversal point that I was expecting for quite a while. I'm trying to micro manage a trade here. It's difficult for me, but definitely I'm seeing the market coming from a multiple formation in this area. So I'm going to be comfortable taking a buy decision right there. And the feel is just the worst trying to do this um, on MetaTrader. Nevertheless, I'm expecting the prices to bounce from this level so I can place my stop right beneath it. And I'm just going to try to go for at least 10 ticks. Now we're already almost breaking in. So 10 ticks from that point on will be probably 20. So I'm going to leave it as it is. And on top of it, I just want to make sure that my 10 points are going to be reached. Back to 5 minutes. Zoom in. And I'm going to use this data to address this fact. Alright, here we go. Based on the information that I have two potential targets. One being at 61.24. And my target or objective of every trade that I take is way below of it. So it's just a matter of sitting back and waiting for sure that the market will probably reach that level and eventually it's going to reach a further one up. Alright, so for the remaining of the session, I have a target at 24 and the next one at 50. Potential movement here for my entry would have been 10 ticks out of 14, the potential outcome. And the actual remaining for the remaining of the session target is 41 points. Alright, so the other thing that is left is I'm protected right here. I'm okay because I'm protected right there. It's just a matter for me to just leave it alone and give it a shot until the market move on. So I will either get stopped out or the market will give us a target. Now, since the market just got out of that hurdle, I'm going to go back to 1 minute. You see this is kind of a zigzag pattern going on, right? They left behind multiple lows. Would it make sense for me to leave this stop where it is? No. I'm going to place my stop below the most recent pivot low because I'm using a 1 minute chart. In reality, it should be below this level, but I'm micromanaging it. So, but this low is closing up to this pivot, so this is what I'm going to do. On the lowest low right there, a couple of ticks below, and that's where my stop should be. Now I'm pretty much correcting my level of support where I know for a fact that my target is going to be hit any moment now. It's a possibility and bring back the results. Alright, I'm back in oil. Take a look at the market momentum as we speak. The market just wildly came down close enough to my stop, but we failed to get stopped out. You see, that's the power of using price action activity. So nothing gets better than promoting and showing you the power of understanding price action like I've done right now. Remember that based on the entry point, I would have used this stop loss or even this guy right there. And I noticed that these two price action were close enough to it. So it will make sense for me to place a stop a couple points below this lowest low area. And that proven to be the wise decision so far. So we're still in this trade. We either get stopped out or we get our targets on. Now the coolest thing is based on the most recent price activity, this price right here of 61.24 has been confirmed not once but 3 times. So I'm going to raise my let's see, if it's 24, I'm going to go with 21, 3 ticks below. So in order for me to make sure that I get fill, let's see if I can do that. Let's see. There you go. I'm going to leave it as it is. And let's just wait until the market moves. Back to my oil trade. We make the right decision and judgment, finding the potential reversal zone. 1. We got in on the breakout based on the pivot step. 2. We manage our trade accordingly, not emotionally attached to our money, but based on the price action suggested area that we should place our stop. And long and behold, the market in one single swift came close to our exit, but eventually reversed, making the decisions that we did based on our knowledge the right one. Now I'm about to just sit back and wait and see if the market indeed is going to provide the profits or not. Alright guys, we're back and the decision was perfect. Going back to 1 minute chart, we can clearly see we made the right decisions by moving our stop where it should be. So that's just part of the knowledge you will definitely going to acquire inside the inner circle. We're on profits right now. The question would be, will we reach the expected target? Remember, I'm looking to make at least 10 ticks. So let me just make sure that I'm doing the right thing here. That's 61.19. Let me just move it to 61.19. There you go. And even though that I know they're probably going to reach the target, I just want to make sure that I'm sticking with my targets in place. Nothing is for sure right now, but other than that, understanding that the stop was the right at the right place. All right, guys, we're almost there to take the profit on oil, as expected. There's no need for me to risk this the remaining of the trade. I'm gonna move my stop to this low of this bar, so I'm risking way less than the potential risk. I mean, the potential profit. Let's sit back and see if we could fill. Just make sure that the target is really above and beyond my limit, which is 24. I'm trying to get out at 19. Alright guys, here we go. Almost there. 2 ticks away from our predicted move of objective. So any moment now. Alright guys, we're back. We're almost there. If you notice, the market has reached 18. Pretty close to my target there. Just in case, because this is MetaTrader, they typically have to see like 3 pips through it to make sure that I get fill. So that was close enough. Alright, I didn't have to. We reached the target of the 10 ticks live again, and the purpose of the videos was to show you how using the zone and what you're going to learn inside the inner circle will help you gauge where to place your stop accordingly in combination with price action. This is all part of the demonstration on these videos, one after the other, just to make sure that you see that it's not pure coincidence. It's a knowledge that when you apply it correctly on any market whatsoever, you're going to be able to provide yourself consistent profits over and over again, and guarantee that you will never fall within the 90% of trader that lose 90% of their capital within 90 days. This is Carlos Diaz with another live trade demonstration.